Hey guys, welcome back to another Plan With Me. This week I'm planning from April 8th to the 14th. And before you say anything, I do eventually notice that the page I'm open to in this video right now is the 15th to the 21st. And yes, I do put a bunch of stickers down before I notice. But eventually I caught myself when I finally opened up my notes and was trying to match up my plans with the dates, and they didn't match up. Little annoying, but all in all, it was okay. The paper ripped a little bit, but fortunately, this was a printable kit, and the printer paper that I have right now comes off pretty easily, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, this is a printable kit, like I said, from Pink Planner Shop, and this is obviously the Eclipse artwork that a lot of shops have been using. And I bought this kit. I mean, it was only a couple bucks because it was a printable, so it's okay. I still wanted to use it though. But I bought this kit because my best friend wanted me to go with her to go see like the full eclipse, which would be like 5 hours away plus 5 hours back. And I was going to do it. I was going to request off. I was just sort of like thinking about it just because I have a lot of trips this year and I'm like running out of PTO and I'd have to take a day off to do this. But I was going to do it. And then literally the day I went into work and I was going to request off, I found out that we're going to have a company-wide meeting on that day, and it would have looked really suspicious if I requested off after finding out that there's a sales meeting that the whole company is required to attend. Now looking back, I should have just done it anyway, because I don't care about this job, and if they say no, like whatever. But I was too scared, so I didn't request off. And then I ended up just not even getting glasses, and I didn't even look. I didn't look. And I can't remember. I think our area had like 90% coverage, so it was still really cool, apparently. Joe somehow some random person on the street gave him Eclipse glasses, so he was able to look at it, and he said it was really cool, so whatever. There's another one in like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 years, I'll see that one. Anyway, all that to say, I wanted to use this kit because of that. But whatever, you know what? It still happened. Just because I didn't look at it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I did take the cat litter out while it was happening, and it was very dark outside, so there's that. But yeah, anyway. Ooh, excuse me, some phlegm in my throat. I didn't take my allergy medicine this morning. It's been really bad, so pardon. As you saw in the beginning of this video, though, this kit did come with a sheet of like an orange additional color, and I wanted to use it. I had meant to use it and then just completely forgot. And by the time I noticed that I hadn't incorporated the orange glitter headers, there was no going back. There was no way I was going to redo it. So unfortunately, the orange didn't make the cut, but I kept that entire sheet. So I can use it in the future with another kit that has that type of color in it. So it's not trash, it's just unfortunate. As far as this week goes, really nothing interesting happened besides the eclipse. That's pretty cool. But other than that, I didn't really do much. I got a lot of free pizza, I will say. Got a lot of free pizza. That's exciting. And other than that, I actually watched a lot of movies. And I went back and forth between this kit and a movie-themed kit because I was like living my best life this week. I have not watched this many movies in a week in a very long time. So I guess I can just tell you which movies I watched because that's really all I did. So I watched Wicker Park, rewatched it, I should say. The first time I saw it, I like half watched it, and so I decided to rewatch, and I really like it. It's very reminiscent of like, not a Hitchcock movie. I don't know why it kind of reminds me of Rear Window a little bit. like a little bit. But it's a remake of a French movie. And I'm not going to say much else about it other than it's one of those twists at the end that like reveals everything. I like stuff like that. And it's good. Josh Hartnett like can do no wrong, right? And then on the following day, I watched a movie 4 days in a row. Magical. The next day, Joe and I watched Roadhouse, the new one with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he should be ashamed. He should be so embarrassed. He looks great. Good for you. You got muscles. Amazing. One of the worst movies I've ever seen, but very fun to watch with somebody else. We were laughing the whole movie and like making fun of how cliche it is and how bad the writing is, and the script is just like, God, it's just like trope after trope. It's so bad, but it's fun. So if you want to like just hang out with a friend and giggle, watch that. And then the third movie I watched this week was You'll Never Find Me. And I had never even heard about this movie. Joe just randomly found it and played the trailer, and I was like, yes, absolutely. And that movie is about a guy who lives in like a trailer park, and it's like a pouring rain storm, and a girl comes to his door in the middle of the night, like asking if she can come in because it's raining and she needs to use his phone and blah, 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 blah. And then it just gets like really creepy, and she is sort of scared of him. Like, is he going to kill her? And then he's sort of like suspicious of her because like, why are you coming to my door in the middle of the night? And then there's a twist at the end. I will say that they jam-packed way too much into the end. Like, it was a slow burn, and then they honestly could have left it at, I can't even say without ruining the movie, so I won't say. But I could have done without the last like 20 or 10 minutes when everything goes crazy. But I do still like the ending they went with. I just think the other ending would have been better. But very good. I very much enjoyed it. Very creepy. Watched it alone in the dark. And then the fourth movie I watched on Sunday, I've been wanting to watch since it came out basically, and finally we watched it. It's called Speak No Evil, and this one Joe said was way more uncomfortable than the other just because it's like really awkward, because it's about this couple and they're like trying to be polite to their new friends, but their new friends are like making them feel really uncomfortable, and then shit goes down, and I'm not going to say, but it was really good. I liked it. Again, the ending was rushed and like doesn't totally make sense, but it's fine. Just like suspend your disbelief. It's good. And I also heard from a Reddit page, so who knows if it's true, but I heard that the ending was supposed to, I don't think this is a spoiler because they didn't do this ending, so I'm just going to say it. Supposedly there was supposed to be like a cult involved at the end, but they couldn't get enough extras. I have no idea if that's true. If it is true, it makes sense. But they had to go with a different ending. And the ending is still pretty, like, brutal. But yeah, I really liked it. I liked all the movies I watched this week, even Roadhouse. I'll say I at least enjoyed myself during that movie. But that's really all I did this week. Well, yeah, I went with Joe to get his fitting for a tux because he's in a wedding. But that was pretty uneventful. So like, yeah, nothing else happened. I just watched many movies, which felt really good. I've been much more in a movie mood lately. And it's weird. I want to, or I think I want to rewatch my comfort series, like Golden Girls, Will and Grace, The Office, Sex and the City. But I put them on and like, I don't want to watch them. I just want to watch movies. That's all I'm in the mood to watch, either movies or YouTube. I just like don't want to do shows right now unless it's reality TV. However, that being said, I did just finish Baby Reindeer last week and I really liked it, but I can do like a single season series, you know, because it's just like, you don't have to invest much time in it. I was done with it within a week, and I like having a resolution. I don't like when seasons just go on and on and on anymore. I'm over that. I don't have time for that. I don't like finding new shows that have a million seasons, again, unless it's reality TV. But anyway, yeah, let's just get into the day by day, and hopefully I'll manage to go semi-quickly because there's really not much to say about anything. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Looking at Monday, I'm already lying. There is one other thing that happened this week, the stupid 7 a.m. work meeting. So here we go. Starting with Monday, the first thing I marked was that I woke up at 6:40 in the morning for this stupid meeting. Normally, I would have woken up at like 6:55, but I wanted to make sure I was like semi-present because we needed to have our webcams on. Disgusting. And I clocked on for work, I think at like 6:50, and by 6:52, my manager, or my boss, I should say, messaged me, and she was like, you can log on to the meeting now. It's like, bitch, calm down. I'm not calling her a bitch, but like 7 a.m. is already early enough. Now we're signing on to the meeting earlier? Like, no, thank you. That being said, the only 3 people this affected were my boss, myself, and the guy who runs the Chinese office, because it was 7 p.m. for him, but all the other countries, pretty much it was 1 p.m. or around there. But I think it was like 1 p.m. for every other office except for us, because they're all in Europe, and us in China. So they all had a lovely time having this meeting at 1 p.m. We did not. And fortunately, my boss spoke up and said that because the stupid owner of the company wants to do this daily. He wants a daily sales meeting at 7 fucking a.m. Absolutely fucking not, especially with commuting to the office. I will be fucking damned. I would have to wake up at like 5:45 every day. Not happening. Not happening. So fortunately, my boss said something to him, and then she told me the next day that I can just watch the recorded meetings. And good thing, because if she said I had to attend even one a month, I would have to have a conversation with her, because that is outside of my agreed working hours. No. I would maybe do it like once a month if I got an additional work from home day. But that's the only way I would do it. Anyway, moving on. I marked waking up early with an emoji, and this meeting sticker is from a printable kit. I can't remember which one. Then with this Sticky Perks water sticker, I marked that I changed the filter in the water pitcher. With this sticker that might be from the kit, I'm not sure, I marked that I pulled for a spread. And then with this money jar from the kit, I marked that I paid my huge ass medical bill. Painful. Then with a Papershire moon sticker and this munchkin head with sunglasses, I marked that the solar eclipse happened. With a cleaning sticker from the kit, I marked that I vacuumed and just did a bunch of other cleaning, but vacuumed, like, that's very important with these cats. Then with a pumpkin paper coterra chopping tomatoes, I marked that I prepped the fruit, and I'm pretending that that tomato is a strawberry because I had strawberries. Then with this dumbbell sticker from the kit, I marked a workout. And then I went to prep my Brussels sprouts that I was going to bake and have for the next few days as my veggie for the day. And they kind of looked weird. And then I finally got to one and I cut it in half, and I found a little tiny worm in it. So I threw them all away. Because no. And I will not be eating Brussels sprouts that I make myself for a very, 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 very long time because I'm scarred now. Then with this Cheez-It sticker from Sticky Perks, I marked that I ate some candy and Cheez-Its. I'm really trying to stop. I was doing a little bit better until today. And I think it's because it's technically the first day of my period. I am skipping my period, but even with that, I bled a little bit today. And I've just been in a mood and really hungry, so I'm using that as an excuse for the snacking I did tonight because it was bad. It was very bad. But anyway, back to this. I had Cheez-Its tonight as well. That's what's making me think about it. But anyway, so yeah, did that unfortunately. Then with this tiny planner from Piper Paper Plans, I marked that I set up my April spread in my functional planner. And then with this freebie sticker from Scribble Prints Co., I marked that I read. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I did was weigh myself because I'm just trying to keep it in check. I was finally like I guess, quote unquote, naturally just losing weight, like without dieting or anything. And then I started putting weight on again. And so I'm just weighing myself every once in a while to sort of like see where we are and what's happening and how badly the snacking is affecting me. Then with these sneakers from the kit, I marked that I was actually warm on my walk. It was quite warm. Then with a gassy munchkin, I marked that I was gassy, shocker. Then after work, I treated myself to another dollar Wendy's burger because I believe this was the last Tuesday they had the dollar burgers, and it's so close to where I work that I just had to go. So I treated myself to that. Then on my way home, I stopped at Giant to get some snacks for Joe, like sweets, because he's always complaining that I don't have any good snacks in my apartment, and that's just because I don't want to be snacking all week on cake and shit. So I went to Giant just to get a treat that I don't like that he likes, which is difficult because I like a lot of treats. But I got, I'm blanking on the name. It's like those snack cakes, Swiss rolls. I think they're Swiss rolls. I don't really like those. So I got those, haven't touched one. So it's been working. Then with this rotting in bed sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., I just marked that I laid for a little while. I just didn't want to do anything. With a munchkin on the treadmill, I marked that I did my workout. With a Once More with Love camera, I marked that I filmed. And then another Once More with Love sticker, I marked that Joe called. Don't remember why. Then moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with this Not Today munchkin was that I was insanely bored this day at work, but like what else is new? With an Olive Studio slice of pizza, I marked that I got my free pizza from And Pizza. They were giving away, so for Pie Day, they did the 3.14 pies, but if you signed up for their new app, they also just gave you a free pizza. So I got mine this day because it was expiring. Then with this phone icon that I have no idea where I got it from, I marked that I called my grandma on my walk home. When I got home, I did a workout and marked that with another one of these girls that I got from a printable kit. With this folded clothing sticker from the kit, I marked that I prepped for the next day, meaning like I made my lunch and I picked out my outfit and got my bag all ready. And then with this huge planning sticker that I've had forever, I have no idea where it came from, but I finally had a kit that I felt like it worked with. I just marked that I did a bunch of planner stuff. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with a hamper from the kit was that I just feel like I have nothing to wear specifically for this time of year in the office because it's cold in the office, but I walk to work and it's kind of warm, but it's not super hot. And like all I own for this type of weather, I don't know. I've been struggling with even though I can dress casually at the office, I still have to put a little bit more effort into the way I look, and it's been tricky because, like I just said, I sweat on my walks there, and then I'm freezing in the office, so it's just a thing. Then with a laptop from the kit, I marked that I watched the recorded meetings from Tuesday and Wednesday, because like I said, now they're daily meetings and I am not going to them. With this drunk munchkin, this is actually a drunk munchkin, but I didn't have a better sticker. I marked that I drank a Monster this day. Joe had gotten a bunch of free Monsters at like a Green Day event that he went to. I have no idea, but he doesn't drink energy drinks, so he gave them to me. And I don't drink Monster, but this one was like a 0-calorie one, so I took it to work, and I'm not gonna lie, I know it's bad, but it was really nice to have a drink that like lasted for a really long time, and I could definitely feel the extra caffeine. It was a good feeling, but can't be doing that every day. Then with a planner from the kit, I marked that I filmed. With an Ugg Munchkin head, I marked that I just wasn't loving my spread. It was the Alice in Wonderland spread, I think. But some of you guys said some really nice things about it, so I'm feeling a little bit better about the color blocking, so thank you. With this pumpkin paper coat Tara holding a remote and chips, I marked that I watched Wicker Park, and I've been hoarding this sticker. I'm really sad to use it. I'm going to miss her. But again, we got to use our stuff. With this old SPC nail icon, I marked that I did my nails. And then moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked was that there was so much to do this day, which was really annoying because I was trying to like get ready during work just because I had to leave immediately after work at 3 p.m. to go to Joe's so that I could go with him for his fitting. And of course, my boss was just like giving me task after task, which I would have appreciated during the week when I was bored to tears, but oh well. Then with a printer from the kit, I marked that I print and cut a kit. With this Once More with Love cat, I marked that I took care of the cats, did their litter, fed them, water, all that stuff. With this outfit from the kit, I marked that I got ready. Then Joe and I went to King of Prussia for his fitting. And these stickers are from a mystery kit, a Glam Planner mystery kit. She used to add, I don't know if she still does it, she used to add these freebies, and one of them was like a random sheet of sticker from some company, and these are from that. Then with this tired emoji, I marked that I was too tired to shop. The plan was that like while all the guys were getting fitted for their tuxes, I was going to go shopping because it was in the mall. I had a return at Bath & Body Works. I got an apple body spray and it reeks. It just smells so bad. It smelled good in the store, and then I took it home and I'm like, this kind of smells like vanilla, not apples. So I didn't do it. I was just so tired that I actually sat in the car for like 45 minutes, and then I finally went inside and I just could not walk around the mall. There was no way. And then after the fitting, we all got sushi, and I used a Once More with Love sticker for that. Then with a pumpkin paper Coterra, technically holding a Starbucks cup, but to me, it's a Blizzard from Dairy Queen. I marked that we got buy one, get one free Blizzards. And then with this cinema sticker from Once More with Love, I marked that we watched Roadhouse. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked with a Red Bull sticker from Stickers and Cupcakes and Stickers and Cupcakes, something. I just had my Red Bull. Then with this credit card sticker, I believe from the kit, I marked that we went to Cherry Hill just to run a bunch of errands, including going to the Dollar Tree, I don't remember for what, and to Trader Joe's. These stickers are from Sticky Perks, the Dollar Tree bag is, and then the Trader Joe's is obviously Once More with Love. With a Sticky Perks slice of pizza, I marked that we got free Pizza Hut. Joe had a free pizza for some reason. I told you, lots of free pizza this week. Then with another Once More with Love sticker, I marked that we watched You'll Never Find Me, and I very much enjoyed it. And then I just realized I forgot to fill this in, but with this insomnia emoji, I marked staying up till 4 a.m. Oops. Moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with this medicine bottle from the kit was that I walked to CVS. I feel like I have to get a prescription every single goddamn week at least every other week, because my antidepressant and birth control are not matching up, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. Then with this, I don't know, good weather emoji, I'm not sure what they're called. I just marked that it was in the 70s and it was beautiful and it was really nice. It's just nice when the weather behaves on the weekends. Lately, it's been semi-nice during the week and then freezing and raining during the weekend, so that's been great. Then with this pumpkin paper Coterra taking out the trash, I marked that I took out the trash. With this paw print from a Michaels sticker sheet, I marked that I took care of the cats. With a laptop from the kit, I marked that we watched Traders. And then I also had a buy one, get one. Or actually, no, we used Joe's coupon this time. We both had BOGO Dairy Queen Blizzards, and they were both expiring this weekend, so we were fat, and we got it 2 days this weekend. We went to Dairy Queen, and we went to the one that's technically closer, but it was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. We should have driven farther away to the other one because everybody was at this Dairy Queen, and we should have known, because in this area, there's like really not much to do other than go get ice cream on like a Sunday night. So everybody was there with their kids. They ran out of the strawberry stuff that I wanted because there were so many people. And then we finally get our Blizzards, and mine is terrible. It's terrible. The bottom half of my Blizzard was just straight vanilla ice cream with nothing in it. So I was sad about it, but it's okay. Anyway, I used a Hangry Munchkin for that. And then the final thing with this Creating and Co. horror movie TV, I marked that we watched Speak No Evil. So yeah, that's everything for this week. I don't know. I think this spread turned out okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just whatever. But yeah, and I forgot to mention in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure you saw that some of the sheets did not cut correctly, so I had to trim quite a few stickers during this process, but I'll do my best to cut out all of that extra footage because it's boring. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.